If you're an avid saver or you happen to have a lump sum of money that you're sitting on that you're able to hold on to for the foreseeable future, I'm going to explain to you why right now could be one of the best time in decades for you to be a saver, and why American Express is likely going to be one of the best ecosystems for you to save that money in. So the Federal Reserve just met in the last couple of weeks or so at the time of this recording and have held rates steady yet again. A lot of attention has gone to the fact that the Federal Reserve is showing signs that they won't be increasing interest rates again for the foreseeable future. Not a lot of focus is going into the fact the Federal Reserve hasn't shown any signs of cutting rates either. They made it abundantly clear in their FOMC meeting and their press conference that the inflation numbers are not where they want it to be and that the economy is still running hot. That having been said, the higher for longer trope has now loomed over our economy. For you as a saver, this is actually a beautiful thing. Of all the areas that you can deploy your money for investments and other saving strategies, having it in a high yield savings account or a CD is the most attractive and low risk, almost completely risk-free way for you to get a great return on your money. American Express has one of the highest high yield savings rates, over 5% at the time of this recording. More importantly, for my pioneers out there that think beyond just the basic financial function, American Express has one of the best ecosystems as a whole for you to deploy your capital and to do most of your financial functioning. When you put your large lump sums or you put competitive or consistent savings in with American Express, what ends up happening is they're collecting data on you. The longer you keep that money deployed, the more you put in, they're going to pay you a great rate, but they're also looking at you as a stable financial consumer and somebody that they're going to want to do business with. So when it's time for you to start deploying out and expanding your credit card journey, or for those of you, again, my pioneers who are more ambitious and are looking to start or expand existing businesses and you need capital for that, American Express is one of the best ecosystems to get that capital. And when they see that you have stable, consistent savings at play, that's going to give them the data points that they need along with some other metrics to start approving you for things when you're ready to get access to that capital. The more data points you put in an ecosystem, the more return you're likely to get. And when you're getting a double benefit by having a great savings rate that American Express does offer, as well as an ecosystem you can grow within without having to be fragmented and spread your money out in all these different institutions. That's why you won't hear me screaming from the rooftops about a Wealthfront or some of these other, hit or miss institutions where you can get this great savings rate, but they don't really offer any other valuable banking relationships or borrowing abilities. They don't really have any products that allow you to expand within their ecosystem. American Express is going to give you a competitive high yield savings rate. You might be off by 1/10 of a basis point or 0.25% off. At the end of the day, that's nominal compared to what American Express is going to be able to offer you when you grow to expand that relationship. This is the perfect time for you. I'm telling you right now, for the last 10 or 15 years, if you were to look back, it's been a terrible time to be a saver. You were almost forced to invest because there was no decent return on that money because money was so cheap and assets were booming. We're in a situation right now where there's a ton of economic uncertainty and there's a lot of geopolitical uncertainty. And with that mixing in the pot, inflation still running hot, the Federal Reserve is in a wait and see type of game. It is highly likely for the next 6, maybe even 12 months, the Federal Reserve will keep rates roughly where they are. They could possibly even increase them. That works in your favor as a saver. When the Federal Reserve increases rates, this increases the rates that deposits pay out because banks have a wider margin. So in order for them to, compensate and be competitive enough to get your deposits in, they have to continue to raise rates to keep those deposits in because they need those deposits to lend money out. Hopefully that made sense. So I just wanted to put that out there for many of you who are looking for somewhere to deploy your money that makes sense, not just for the savings rate, but your overall financial picture and the growth of your personal finances and your business finances. American Express is one of the best ecosystems possible for you to put that money in, even if you're not ready yet. Because I can tell you now, when you are ready, 3, 6, 9, 10 months, 12 months from now, they're going to have data on you showing that you have stable financials or at least some savings. And that's going to make them more comfortable to lend you capital. I want you to comment down below and let me know if you're already banking with American Express. Do you have savings? Are you a saver? Or are you invested right now in what you're doing? I want you to also comment down below and let me know what your plans are the next 6 to 12 months with your personal and business finances. To all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. Want to learn more about myself and the channel? Start in the description section and work your way to the About section on the channel. Other than that, I want y'all to stay focused, stay in motion. See y'all soon. This is JP from Blueprint for Prosperity Network, a channel dedicated to helping you increase your net worth through relationship banking, maximizing your borrowing capacity, the proper use of life insurance, and the ownership of real estate. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading content on a daily basis to help you customize your blueprint for prosperity.